G'day mate, how you going? Welcome along to the stream, Turbo Man. We are just sorting things out just at the moment. Now I've got my link, I should be able to share it. Just sharing this video out so a few more people can jump in. That one. Afternoon, Tim. How you going, mate? You're on console, Tim, aren't you? You're not even on PC. Hey Tubiski, how you going, mate? Everything should be ticking along. A little more on this one. Hello Elite, how you going, mate? Yeah, only on console. Hey Meza, how you going, mate? What are you up to, Elite? You want to come multiplaying? You're on PC, aren't you? Who's PC here? So much more fun with multiplayer. It's going very well. How you guys going? Had a bit of a long day. Yeah, worked pretty hard most of the day, so I'm pretty exhausted at the moment. Sort of thinking it's that time I just start getting on with things. Oh yeah. You good? That's nice. I've got some subsoiling to continue, which we're finishing off from last time. And hopefully we get some people to come on with us and we can get some harvest happening. So trying to find PC players that I like. Anyone can join, you just got to have access to my map, because you know this is my farm. Yeah, it's my map. It's currently in pending for testing, so hopefully next week we'll get a knowledge of. Should be live, should be able to download it by next weekend, hopefully. I'm hoping it to be. I was really hoping to be downloaded before the Bolgart DLC. There you go. But anyway, so let's have a look at the map. Obviously, I've got all the fields I own, so which are those ones. Hello, Milton. In an hour. Okay, that's all right, Milton. I should be here still in an hour. Yeah, no, I got 2 hours, and then it's questionable. About then is when Game of Dragon goes live. So supposedly it's got something interesting happening today. Have I got many mods? I've got my... Okay, mods. Can we find the mods? Category? We used to have mods category. Basically what we've got installed are... I don't think there's any vehicle mods. It's just more like gameplay mods, like developer controls, GPS, place anywhere mod, multiple missions mod. Yeah, just a couple of those ones basically. I think the place anywhere mod might be a bit harder to get to. I got that off someone else's multiplayer server, so that's how good that is. But everything else is available on Mod Hub. All my mods are available on Mod Hub, bar I think 1 or 2. So that's pretty good. So anyway, back to looking at what we've got to do. This is where everything's at. We can't get rid of the weeds on them. We've got to harvest the fields first. Just need the mod list. Oh, yeah, great. you think I know the mods? Okay, let's go. You know, I can't work out the mods while playing. PC here, but only done a little MP. Oh, that's alright. I'm sort of just working on what this one here. So mods installed, additional field info. That mod, that's on Mod Hub. What else we got ticked? Why can't we have all the ticks out? Diesel exhaust fluid, AdBlue. Disable collision, they're on Mod Hub as well. Easy development controls are on Mod Hub. Follow Me, which is on Mod Hub. GPS, obviously the Mod Hub version. Increased fuel consumption. We've got the manual attach is enabled, multiple missions, multi-filling station, park vehicles, obviously my map, place anywhere, real dirt colour. Oh, we don't have real dirt fix on, and real dirt fix. Universal passengers, tip hard, tension pack, variable spray rate, workshop tabber. So it would be great. Hey mate, anything would be awesome. But most of them are off Mod Hub, so it's pretty good. Would it be easier? It probably would be. It also is probably pretty easy to go. Since they're Mod Hub mods, you might be able to go join. So like, and it's Aussie Farmer Live, and we're going to go on international. Basically, when you go into multiplayer, you click on, you just type in. So if you type in Aussie Farmer Live, it'll come up, and then you'll go mods to download. And if you click on download mods, it will go to send you to all the Mod Hub links for those mods. So you should be pretty right. The game does most of it for yourself. If I was smart enough, should set up my other computer as a server, and then you could download off that. But I'm not that smart. I'm not that organised. That's probably more the issue. I literally, click start on the stream. Here we go. So yeah, they're the mods that are installed. They should be pretty easy to find. Yeah, they're all off Mod Hub except for that place anywhere mod, which just allows us to put things in locations. So back to looking at what we got. We've got two sugar belt fields to harvest, one potato field to harvest. So that's great. Corn. We've got 2 corn fields ready to harvest. I was thinking of doing silage. Couple of soybeans, which is alright. We've got sunflowers, got 3 sunflower fields. Canola, that's okay. And cotton, 1 cotton field. And then oat, wheat and barley. So our main cereals which we can harvest are those ones. So those are the fields we can harvest, so the ones we own. Obviously 31, 28, 15, 29, 18, 8, 22, all up in here. Besides the cotton. So all the ones I gotta have issues with are those ones. Getting rid of obviously what I've got for my normal front. Those ones. Which means I was thinking of getting the I'm hoping to harvest all the other fields first, and then we can sort out, because they're all got weeds on it. And only a couple, then we'll need some lime and stuff. Yeah, see, I don't have the, Need a link to the map? DM me, Elite, on Discord, and I'll give you the link if you if you've got everything else. Meaning, only people I trust get the link. That's basically it. The link is very, very closely kept. Let's put it that way. There are a couple of people that I have sent it to that I don't 100% trust, but I think Dagwin and VF deserve a first look advantage. Help get the map out there, so I kind of have to bite a bullet with some people. Risk it. So we've got most of the fields, so they're just the ones that we need to harvest. Obviously I'm just ploughing away, so I might do these smaller fields now, and then if you want to come on later or late or whatever, or someone comes on, we can do the other fields. Then we start just cracking on with some harvesting. that also would leave all the rest of the field to be planted and whatever required. I was thinking with the sugar beets and stuff like that, instead of actually doing a sugar beet harvest. So I've got the parked vehicle, so you can't actually tab to anything in the universal passenger, so we have to drive each other around and play sort of realistic attitude. So that's the plan. We've got a couple of seed hawks as planters, so we'll get the planting done pretty quick. Plant growth is turned off as well, because everything's at harvesting state, just about. Well, hold on, if you actually look, it is basically ready to harvest. Everything ready to harvest except for field 31. So, I was thinking, yeah, the sugar beets and the potatoes. What happens if we do a whole crop harvest with, and take it all and put it as silage? Or we could just do that with the corn, I guess. I haven't decided 100% yet. I was thinking that maybe we can cart some to silage to the BGA, because we do own the BGA. So people were worried about how tight the gates are and stuff. Look, 8 metres. Straight through. Okay, what's our run line we're using today? So the name of the server is Aussie Farmer Live. It's on international. Oh, yep. Ping, ping. Huh, a couple more people join the Discord. Thanks, guys. Let's go. Where's my link? Right here. So it's pretty much don't share the link out, because the link is just literally just for today. Yeah, I just seen that. It's pretty much, I want more people to download it off Mod Hub than anything else. Anyway, what run line are we on? No, we want the north run line. This thing is awesome, like 8 meters. We should actually get this right and turn my lines back on. Oh, there we go. Get this pumping along. So Nathan has helped me for the last 2 nights, which is insane. And we've been getting things happening. We've been doing, when I limed this, we cultivate, subsoiled those 2 fields, the big ones. We did a couple of harvesting on a couple of other fields, so we got everything else set up. Pretty much had a bit of a look around as well, and we got on with a lot of work to get it all organised. Put all the machines back and everything. Hey Meza, if you accept the rules by clicking the OK button, that will give you access to all the rooms in my Discord server, and then you'll be able to change your nickname and everything. That's all access to. Basically, if you just join, you have 0 access except for getting my video notifications and checking the rules. You click OK, opens up so much on the server. It's all set by bots, so you'll do it, and then you get things. And as you chat more, you'll go up to a top supporter role, and that will give you more things like the external emojis and that sort of stuff, attributes. So I've kind of set it up for the bot to do most of the work for me. I got the lines on literally just so I can skip row, so I can plant along them. I'll subsoil along and subsoil back. if anyone's having issue with the people that are wanting to join and stuff, just, yeah, let me know. I'll try and sort something out. Hello, Feed Guy Gaming. How you going, mate? Back on some farming again. Got the Challenger out. Okay. Did not take first time. Okay, that's a bit strange. Must be like a, I don't know, a minute pause or something strange. It's supposed to. So, I don't know. Funny. I guess it might be a minute to take you stop. Some things just don't let you do things before a minute goes past. Might be just a verification or something. That took then, that's good. We just about go in the cab, have a look around. Probably a bit easier among the trees and stuff. Just the aircon or something. I got the email back. Giants FM. Look at that for a radio station. Hashtags come back. Smarty Pants is hiding that texture in there. So I sent them a letter, email, ticket thingy. Basically got in contact with them. Pots can be fun, yeah. Saying what's the go with this error? Why do I have this issue? Why did my map fail basically on this issue when other maps, especially their maps, are all greater and stuff like that? I just pretty much asked why. You know, I want to know why, then I could, or how to fix it sort of thing. So I wasn't too rude. I would pretty much straightforward ask that, and they went, oh, please ignore this issue. Which is great, because that was the only issue on the map, and that's why it failed. Great. So then we, basically when I got that back, so that took like 3 days. So about Thursday I sent it off again. I did a mod desk update, just had to cut the spelling mistakes I had to fix. Hello, here's my code. What the helper H? Milton joins the server. Welcome along, Milton. Incoming sync. That's alright. You'd be surprised how quick it is. Waiting for it, waiting for it. Nathan didn't take that long. Here we go. Sits on. It's been strange, like you watch it, it sits on 10% and they'll be sitting here just like watching the crow walk across the field, feeling the hamster slowly putting one leg in, and it's just dawdling, and then the hamster's getting off its crutches before it starts to get the wheel going round and round and round, and then all of a sudden, bang, it's 100% done. That was timed insane. I literally just made that up. I had no idea that was going to work. See how high we can get the chat. You got a dumb question? That's alright, I have plenty of dumb answers. What is it? It's pretty straightforward. What does lime do? Lime helps lower the pH level and neutralizes your soil. So lime is a neutralizing ingredient. So it has, neutralizing factors. So basically how lime neutralizes and lowers your pH is it actually forms with the alkaline in the soil and then neutralizes the alkalinity out of it, which in turn lowers your pH. But it requires 1 and 2. If you've got no alkaline, it won't work. There's another challenger there if you really wanted to, Milton. He's like trying to tab across and can't tab. Every time you tab, you end up back in the pickup. You've got to play the hard way if you want to do special. So that's what lime works. So the issue is wheat or wheat plants it's the generic. It's a simple fact that everything works off. Requires a certain pH level. If your pH is too high, it will not grow properly. If it's too low, it won't grow properly. If it's too low, you require a lot more copper to grow, so it will grow up and then it will just fall over. It's quite impressive watching it fall over. It's kind of impressive, very impressive. But if your pH is basically too high, your plants will not grow, and that alkalinic acidic soil will prune the roots, so your root system will not be able to access all the moistures and goodies in the soil. It will literally stop. So it will basically mean that the crop will not grow won't grow at all, really. It stops it growing quite a bit. So that's why putting lime on helps improve the crop that way. Oh yeah, you've been on that other server for ages. Good luck. So yeah, that's the main bits of lime. The other thing is certain chemicals so that we use for cropping and stuff like that do such a better result when the pH level's more correct. Yeah, pretty much we just got to subsoil the lime fields at the moment, Milton. Yeah, interesting. You can actually Google it if you wanted a bit more info. I've just thought it became a full ball on it. As we're going into basically liming season here, when everyone's been flat out with it. Zoom, 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 does circles, Milton's loss. Yeah, we just got to subsoil the lime fields. It's just the prep work for the next one, but basically I think Elite's coming on, so once he gets on we'll be able to do a bit more. Get into doing some harvests. There'll be 3 of us, then that'd be pretty good. One can run the auger wagon and 2 harvesters would be sweet. Got the big 4-wheel drive anyway. So yeah, lime's pretty much just more. It's not a. If I put lime on this year, I will not see it improve my crop. It is a maybe 5-10 years. You've got to plow it in pretty good. So that's why I'm putting it in and putting the subsoiler over it to make it go deeper down for where the roots are, to actually mix the soil up a bit. So that's the theory of it all. So there's no point just putting lime on. Like you can just spread it. You can spread lime on top of your crop. There's nothing actually wrong with it. You just won't see it until you mix up the soil by ploughing, cultivating, subsoiling, or something like that. So that's what it's better for. So the whole me putting the subsoiler in and mixing the soil up will actually gets the lime mixed up among the soil to do a better job quicker as well. But it is only a 10-year soil improvement. You only have to really lime it just to improve the soil, and that's it. There's not much actually brings it down. See, what they should have for this sort of thing is like a SOA or something like that, some sulfur or a gypsum mod. So you come out and you can improve your salt content, or your sulfur content. So that's better as well. I think this plant is in the way. The controls should be the same between FS17 and 19 Milton. It's not that bad. But the funny bit was I did ask Nathan when is he converting Meadow Grove back to 17 with the new update. It kind of got a giggle and said yes, it will be happening, and I was like, huh. Which is good. Not really, I just thought he goes, it's working on 19 first, and then he might convert it back to 17 just because he reckons he's enjoying playing that again. Oh yeah, I got all the GPS going, but it looks pretty cool. I'll be in your main slot. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what to expect with it. I've got told by other people that have tested maps and play FS probably a lot more than me. I've spent more hours in Giants Editor than Farming Simulator 19. So I've spent more time editing and making my map than I actually have done playing it since it came out. And that's coming from me that's put quite a few videos and quite a long streams in it, and it's well over a couple hundred hours on FS. So that's insane, that is. I'm on the north-south run line, north run line. So my farm basically runs off two run lines, a north-south and an east-west farm run line. And then I also have in field 8, but I don't know, I think it's 22 on the map, has a run line which follows the road, and it's on a slightly different angle, so we've got a run line off that one. So all the GPS run lines are pretty consistent. Guess we can do the headland. Start from the edge. In theory, guys, what I've done before previously is actually leave the subsoiling off the edges, because it softens the field up quite a bit and you get bogged. So when you're turning around and stuff, like at the end of the runs, I've actually left them before and not subsoiled it. So we've got enough wheels on the ground. So there's a real life tip. I think we'll be all on the same run line from the rest of the farm. Let's have a little look-see. Yeah, that one's north, that one's north, that one's... Yeah, pretty much the same run line for the rest of the farm of what's got to be subsoiled. Hello Nick, how you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Got a bit going on here. I really should go and move these planters out of the way. I think we might go and grab the Johnny and move it, the John Deere tractor, and move them, just so I can finish them. I'll move it over into where I've been. Probably a greater job. So we can zip over and grab the John Deere. Just a little 625R. Okay. I think we better attach the hoses. I think that disengages the brake. Look at it go. Look at the load. Haha. Ever seen it work? We were gonna plant in the field over there, the little field, just sort of south of the pig yard. We're going to plant that in as grass when we get to it, when we get the planting going, and then we can just either put a bigger shed in there, or just give the ability of parking these over there out of the way, become more of a yard, just a extended yard, which would be pretty cool. Bit more room so it's not in the field here. They will be upgraded to the Bolgart when I get the DLC. 3 days. Which is probably like Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll plant this field here into grass, and that will give us a bit of an area to work in. Skip a couple of rows. Go down the middle here. Cruise control on. Drop it in the ground. Might as well rip the track up. Lol. What's going on in here? Too much line. Oh, got the Land Cruiser. Okay, that's nice. Just keeping in with the loop. Yeah, I can't wait for it to be released either. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Like it's sort of the same. Most people that have been on the map are pretty impressed with it. Quite a few people that have come and watched me are pretty impressed with it and can't wait for it. I really don't know how it's gonna work. Hey. Hey Milton, what do you want to do? I'm pretty open. I'm sort of used to farming this area, so got 1 or 2 hours experience at driving around on these fields. So you pick the job and we'll go and do it. So I've left it. I've got a lot happening to keep it all pretty open, so I'm pretty straightforward. I was just finishing off what we started last night. I'm sort of hoping next week it will get released. Thinking that's when it will be. Gotta keep an eye on the time. I was going to try and have a go uploading some commands, but yep. Anyway. Trying to get the hang of the FS19. I always use the menu. So mine is, I've actually changed it from left Alt S because that was Seasons menu. So mine, change the key binding to right Alt S and I do everything out of the menu. It's so much simpler to understand. Like, it's just like the real thing. You always go menu, bring up your GPS options. That's the field we're in. That's what we're doing. That's the run line. Check your heading angle. Away we go. Yeah, you can bring it up and double click on the run line. Set your auto width. It should be set to 8 meters. And then it's basically the same run line for both of us. So it would work out pretty good. Lock it around as tight as it goes. We just got a little strip there to fix up, which is, and then we'll be headlands at each end and done. There is a little field, Milton, if you want to just go and steer it. If that's more suitable for you. I find multiplayer and stuff, especially with the lag, it's so much better on GPS. Makes me look good. Pretty much like real life stuff. Did anyone else see that? Caught on camera. Ouch. So you can go, I'll just turn these lines off. We don't need them on anymore. We only got the 8-metre planter. Imagine if we had the, like, 48-metre, the Seed Hawk going. Or whatever it is, the insanely large Seed Hawk planter. Yeah, we've got a couple of small fields to do, so I can leave them and I'll get in, start doing the bigger field or something. Keep it a bit more open. Have you gone and looked at your sell point, Milton? I thought you'd be quite impressed here. First thing you would have gone and looked at. I'm not stressed about farming. I've actually, yeah, I do it for a living for one. That's what I said. I'm used to the map. But also I've being so much stops and starts and everything for the game. I'm like, you know, you change something on the map, it's a new save game, new save game. I have not managed to make that long of a save game on the map, so yeah, I've kind of just used to just jumping in and doing random stuff and doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that just to see basically what I've been working on to see if it works. There's point A. I thought it was over the other side. Oh well. I might have set point A there as when I had the line. Clean all this up. So we lined all the starting fields. We set at 500 litres per hectare on the, because we got the Velva rate. So there's a lot of just gameplay mods I've added on. And I managed to use a whole, I did all the fields and we had like 500 litres left or something, so it was like pretty much perfectly sized. See where we're going? Nope. Come on, give me auto steer. I have the wheel, but we use auto steer. GPS does a skip row. If you want to know exactly what is it back, you should go and watch like the last 2 hours or hour and a half of my stream last night, and you watched Nathan and I both skip rowing and working together. It was just insane. Both on GPS, but we just pretty much how I use it in real life. The tractor stopped without the screen in real life, so it's, yeah, pretty impressive when it actually all works nicely. We even did the harvesters on GPS. It was going pretty good. That stopped because I didn't have on cruise control, didn't it? That one. We zoomed in. I wanted this one, so we'd see what needs ploughing. Nothing. Nicely done. So who's looking forward to the Bolgart DLC? It's coming out in a very, very short time. Who'll be playing it? A lot of people said they haven't, but they're used to, like, you know, 3-meter planters and stuff. Imagine doing this field with a 3-meter planter. God. We've just done it with 8. It's like... Oh, even 8-meter took a long time. Don't think I'll be able to handle 3 meters. Oh yeah, no, I would. You just need 4 of them to hook together so they end up wider. Might as well do a little bit of a strip down and pick those last couple of bits up. Elite Farming, welcome to the server. Everyone ready for another sink? Wait for the hamster again. That was pretty impressive. Incoming. You're already here before the incoming even came up my chat. Lol. Call that a sink. Alright, Nathan, how you going, mate? Elite Farming's on. Milton's here. We're all ready to go. We should go and wake up IRT. What do you want to do? I'm thinking we're going to get into doing some actual harvesting and stuff. I'm just still subsoiling away. Whether you want to come and do the subsoiling, Elite, and I'll start on harvesting somewhere else. Or get all the machines set up. You might want to just have a run around and have a look at the map if you wanted to. Okay. Thanks, David. Milton needs a hand. He's still trying to, he's pushing FS17 buttons and it's not working. He's wondering if this will get converted back to 17 for him, like Meadowgrove. Lol. Yeah, I've turned all the tab stuff off, so haha. You only can get, you know, in the pickup from the tab and then we drive each other around because we've got the... We should do the whole funny thing of like doing this. Come up and go. Hey mate, let's go. What a position is that? FS19 GPS, yeah. I like the passenger seat. We're not even in the passenger seat. We're on the edge. Going for a ride. Oh, whoa. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. What field? Just any of the fields that are limed. They come up on the map saying they're ploughing. So you got 7, 23, 32 and 16. So basically in front of us is a field. Which way do we go? Actually, I'm waiting for everyone on there. Like, the best bit is, guys... Yeah, we can start some harvesting, Nathan. I'm just going to go and get the pickup, and we'll take... Probably run the harvesters up to the field or something. So, guys, I play on multiplayer. When I play on multiplayer, I've got like 200 millisecond lag, guaranteed every time, just about, because my internet is silly. Like, I'm just so far away, and now it's flipped. So every other person that I play multiplayer, or the people that are on here, are just... We go and... Get the horsepower down. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to customise that. Get a bit extra flotation on, especially when it's on that auger whack. And so yeah, that lag now, everyone else is playing with the lag. So it's going to be kind of fun to see the crazy on how everyone else deals with it. Because they're used to only like 50 millisecond lag, not 200. Like good, angry, get input lag and stuff. Like that's what I deal with lots. Connect everything up. So what field we're going to work on? I worked out we're going to go with take off what we can't harvest, I think. So we go. All the ones with weeds. So these fields. So we've done 134 and 18. That's what Nathan and I did. So we got oats in, or something down in 29, 15 and 28. So we might duck in and do one of them. We've got field 5 and 2. Oh, we're going to be a long time. So I might duck up one of the top fields there and get into that. You can't get the hang of the tractor? Articulated's awesome. So if you do so left control Z, you can jump in as a passenger. Jump on the edge if you really wanted to. It's okay, Elite. I've driven this in real life. What is it that time already, is it? No, it's just those guys. Okay. Ultimate ping, ping, ping on everyone else's server. I'm watching OBS at the same time. Yeah, there's like the passenger mod. So it was there for a second. Passenger, oh, left shift Z. That's it, left shift. That's what it said on my F1 commands. It's kind of fun just driving around as passengers. It was funny, like last night Nathan was spraying the herbicide, so I dropped in for a ride as I ate my dinner. Let's turn some lines back on for me so I can know where I'm going. There we go. Joyride. What's hard about an articulated tractor? Now, so we've just got some harvesting to do. A heap of fields, and then obviously whatever's required, lime and all that sort of stuff if we wanted to. Get on with that. So once we get onto that sort of get on the harvesting and everything like that, then we can go back, get all the planting and all that sort of stuff done. We've got a couple of big planters to go, so it'll be pretty good. So I don't know, pick a field, work on what we're going to do. I was working on towards doing one of these other fields, so we can get into field 5 or 2. There's like a canola or an oat field or something. We can go and do all the barley or the oats or something on which is planted first. We need to get the harvesting done so we can earn some cash. Then we can probably do the corn or sugar beets and stuff. Lease the machines for that. So we've got the truck, got an auger wagon, got 2 harvesters, so we can be quite active. I'm hoping to earn a bit of cash, then we can buy one of the bigger auger wagons. So if I put the bigger auger wagon, I'll put it behind this Challenger, and it'll just sit in the field. So then it will work as a temporary field storage. So the auger wagon can keep unloading to keep the harvesters going, and then the truck will come in and unload after that, and just deliver everything to the sell points. Did you get the hang of the GPS, Milton, or are you not using it anymore? should be happy I'm playing on YouTube for a change. YouTube streaming taking 20% of my CPU just for this. Hurting the internet hard. I know I'm streaming at 3,000 bytes, 3,500 bytes, to somewhere spiking to 4,000 every now and then. That's what I'm currently at. I don't know how the internet. Just using the lines as a guide. Okay. That sometimes is helpful, that guidance. I reckon a light bar would be better than actual the lines in the field. Having the light bar on top of this display screen. Hate GPS. I don't really do. I kind of use it in real life, so like playing a game without GPS feels very, very old, very outdated attitude. Like my tractors in real life stop when the GPS doesn't turn on. FS17. Yeah, well, different makers there. Soon you'll go cattle and crops GPS for the win. I do like having the more active menu versus the older menu. But though the commands on the older GPS was pretty good. See, I changed the bindings on my GPS, so my engage, disengage GPS is actually a binding on my side panel now. Well, I used to use it on a steering wheel. Then I could just engage and disengage with like lifting out. The buttons are like sort of next to each other. Well, actually we're spraying next to my activate button for my sprayer, so spraying and spreading it's quite good. You just take whatever harvester you want, Elite. Nathan sort of used both of them before. He's not fussed. It's not. I don't think it's classy enough for him. You know, everyone likes those green ones with the red wheels, not the green one with the yellow wheel for some reason. But we've got nice tracked harvesters for controlled traffic farming. Can do. I don't know. Where do you want to go? Have a look at the start menu map and pick a field. I'm just having too much fun driving tractors. Hi mate, how you going? Just, you know, subsoiling away, it's just such a nice, pleasant job. You can actually go up, Elite, if you go up this track here that's next to me and follow around the field, it will take you to the next one, so you actually don't need to go on the main road. You can go up one of the field tracks. I've set mine, basically everyone's running off my computer. I've just set my computer up as a server or online, and everyone's joining my PC while I'm streaming at the same time, so pretty impressive sort of internet usage at the moment. So we've got Elite Farming playing as well. There's Milton playing as well. It's pretty good, and Nathan said he'll drop in a bit. Nathan's been awesome. He's helped me out like the last 3 nights streaming away. Okay. No prob. Incoming sync. Eventually. Things happen are pretty slow in Australia. Here we go. So look, thinking about it. It's all good. I'm pretty cruisy. We could do voice chat, guys, if you want to. I don't know whether my computer will handle that as well, but I could jump on the Discord voice chat, but yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to go. Could be all over the place. May or may not be a bit too much. If you have my map, we're playing my map, which is Ningham Farms. I built it. It's of my real life farm, so it's a pretty out there different map. The issue is, mate, it's actually currently in testing with Giants, so the map is still currently private. It's not available as of yet, so it's only selected to basically my friends or people that I've trusted and that have helped test the map and have access to the map. So it's been, yeah, sort of still kept pretty close to me. I just sort of just want to get it right and everything like that. Once the testing's passed, then I know it's the absolute version. Then I'll be, yeah, definitely. I think I know an Australian server. It's most likely going to be running the map for the foreseeable future. And then I'm guaranteed there's going to be a few other servers that are on it. I'm pretty sure there's a PS4 multiplayer server, or PS4 multiplayer. So there's definitely will be other choices out there. It's just, yeah, it's going to be a bit later on. Just sort of making sure, because there's been quite a lot of changes. Yeah, whatever, go to field 29. I've just purchased all the fields I own in real life, so yeah, you do 29 or 15 or whatever you want. We can do all the oats, yeah, 29, 18, sounds good. Yep, go to 29, elite, and then we'll move down to 18 later. Yeah, there's been quite a few changes between because this is my first ever map, first ever mob, first ever modding for the game. Like, there's so much I've had to learn, so much I don't know. When I first sent it to Giants, they came back with a pretty impressive list, which is good, because I don't mind a list. A list tells me I've got to fix things, and it takes, basically I spent a week going through this list and fixing all the errors and all the issues they've had. So it's all good with them. Waiting for them to send back and work out all those sort of situations. Once they've worked that out, there's been quite a few dramatic changes to the map, and then we're going off from there, going to now testing and then back, and then we've had a few extra XML texture changes. Then we've gone to Giants again, got a few other issues. So I've done this about 5 times, and then now it's hopefully this is the last one, because I failed the time before with one error, then I questioned that error, and they go, oh yeah, because they was not an error, it's just like your file size is incorrect for a certain file, shapes file basically, which is every object, shape, position, location of the map. But that file is also large on their maps and every other map on ModHub, so I questioned it, going, why do I have to have it so small? I just want to know why a bit and everything like that, and then I got sent back. I ignore that error. So it's like, okay, so my map failed testing because of that. So resend it. So I've sent it off again. Should be, if it's judging by their 5-day sort of working day thing, probably by Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I should know back. It should be in testing. Could be 2 to 5 days worth of testing after that. And then they might upload it in final checks and everything it goes. So it could be up to 2 weeks away. It could be 2 days. It could be Tuesday and it'll be uploaded on their site. Don't know. I don't know. That's out of my control and out of my knowledge. Like I said, it's sort of my first map. It is my first map. So there's so many things that I did not know, did not understand, not to send it off that. So, and like the whole testing period, I've never experienced. So how long this actually takes is a full guess. Like, I don't know how long it takes. I'm just going off how long they're saying it takes. If you download my map, yeah, you can join the farm. Cool. Once you've downloaded my map, this is probably the longest Nathan's taken to join Elite. If you download my map and actually find it online at the current moment, yeah, let me know, because there's some people I need yelling at. But basically, in a couple of weeks, once it's released on Mod Hub, you're more than welcome to join. Like I said, there'll be definitely some servers out there that will be playing it, and I'll most likely be on them servers. Hello, Chris. How you going? Speed up the hamster. He's probably still on crutches, that hamster, you know. He's probably worn out all the multiplayer Nathan does. Lol. Hey, Nathan. We're just going to go and harvest all the oats. You're trying it right now, sweet. Okay, all the oat fields. We actually should see whether it's growing. Yeah, they're already harvesting. Yep. It's just 31, that's the issue, which is... What's in 31? Canola. Oh, yeah, we'll leave canola to last then. So, Elite's off to harvest 29, and then we're going to field 18. Not too bad now. That's nice. Unless you want to do some more subsoiling, Nathan. So this is my map, Chris. You know, the one I've been like telling everyone about, going, look, I've made a map of my real life farm. This is it. This is sort of what we come to. The whole bit from never modding to now being here. So welcome to an actual Australian map that's based on an Australian farm. That's, you know, the whole GPS location of everything. The whole terrain change. Oh, let's speed up my walking. This is like, give me a bit of speed. Yeah, do whatever you feel comfortable. Not snobbing the chat. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I'm pretty honest and genuine, mate. I try to be pretty consistent, and well, I try to just stream as much as I want. Like, my passion is actually the game, and actually, well, my passion is farming. The game is farming. My life is farming. The whole lot is just... I stream just to have a giggle. Yeah, thanks for giving it a go, if you do. So yeah, there's going to be lots of pretty much knowledge I know just of real life. So I've never read the how-tos, the tutorials, or anything like that. A lot of it's just pushing buttons, hoping for the best. But oh, it's manual attach, Elite. Whoops. It's called Q on the keyboard. I love the script mods. They help improve the game so much. I don't think we'll keep everything on spreading. There's no point collecting the straw. I feel like that's just going to create a lot of lag for no effort. What do we got? What do you got? Oh, that's right. Because it needs, oh, let's turn that off. I kind of need to connect the PTO, so you might want to get out. There you go. Should be able to all fold up now. Should have bought the pickup. I've got the park vehicles mod enabled as well. So if I tab, I just tab to the pickup. That is it. There's no, I can't tab to anything else but the pickup. So it's making everyone walk. I'm on international. So did you find my map? Like I said, if anyone has found my map on some third-party site or anything like that at the moment, please tell me, because I've got people to yell at. I like giving people a yell. I've never done it on social media or anything to do with farming yet, so it'd be quite fun. Because, you know, being a public video, I can actually make an awesome video bad-mouthing this certain person for that certain job just because he released my map when I've told everyone not to. And basically telling them not to is I'm in the wrong vehicle. It's sort of just making sure that yeah, so pretty much telling just because I want it on Mod Hub and all that sort of stuff. So I've given it to people I trust. I can almost count the people that have it on my hand. But be pretty cool. This field's quite fun. I've actually flattened this little water drain in real life, so we can work this whole field as one. You're trying. I was going to get the pick. We'll take the pickup back. Where to go and get the truck, I think. Bring that down. What's the name? Aussie Farmer Live is the name of the server. You'll have every mod bar my map. There is no password because I'm that competent that no one else has the map. You will not be able to download my map off the game, so it's just the way I've locked it all up. Truck. Keep forgetting. Get everyone confused. Do what we do in Australia, park it under a tree, keep the door open. But not too many mods that are on it. I've only just got simple like gameplay mods. I guess I'll drive the auger wagon and keep unloading everyone. I think if you want to, Elite, you might as well give it a record and a bit of a swirl. It's definitely something sort of special happening at the moment. It's, you know, sort of special map, special location. I think it's definitely about the time I start working towards getting the map out there, building some hype, getting some people. Hey buddy, how you going, mate? You'll probably have to be trying to work on people who to give it to. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Let's see if that will work from here. Nah, I need my dashboard open. I don't have that open. Why don't I have that open? Didn't hear it. Yeah, the map's... Name of the map, it's Ningen Farms. It's written in the description. It is my map. So, we'll go into that one. Click on that. Live chat, there we go. This one. There we go. That's what needed to happen. Now I can get my analytics up and see that. Okay, cool. I actually have a few people watching. Okay. At least he weren't like Jakey that took his missus out in the spray tractor to have a coffee and wondered why all the people were, and there he is at like the edge of town. Everyone's taking a picture of his sprayer sitting in the in the car park. So did you get any tractors stuck today, buddy? alright. I'm in my John Deere. We'll earn some cash and I'll go and upgrade it. Nathan's learnt the GPS. Oh, you got a test ride in the 8RX. Nice. The wheel weights and the wide tyres on this has totally helped its power down to the ground on this Johnny. It's so much better now. What have I got on my server? Oh. Thanks for joining my Discord server. That's in the description as well. All my links are in the description, so if you guys want to have purchase one of the Giants DLCs and stuff, there's a link in the description. You don't get a discount from it, but what you do is sort of donate a bit of the sale to me. So it's not anymore, but you get a little bit towards me, which is kind of good. So that will help me to hopefully one day afford a GoPro or afford, you know, a new camera or something like that to do more, better computer programming and stuff like that. Gonna need a mod roll. Well, I was thinking. Sorry, lol. Hashtag blame lag, blame the wheel. I was just sitting here waiting for you. Try and get out of the way. Just thinking, you know, being the auger wagon, we could unload on the run. Just thinking we could, you know, get things going pretty good. Oh, yeah. Hey Nathan, do you want to start skip rowing? But once obviously we unload on the way back, just to, you know, confuse Elite, because I'm not sure whether he watched my stream the other day. Yeah, we learned how to use auto steer and GPS very well. I don't know if you're going to get to. I just was thinking, oh yeah, since you're sort of more on the YouTube side of things than actual Discord, I'll give you the go. Tractor go. Yeah. I was thinking, yeah, we should totally confuse people now we've, you know, learnt things and see who's actually watching. Because it was kind of impressive once we did that, yeah, the 2-in-1 skip. It works very well. But Elite's going to be full very quickly. Smaller bin. Beauty of doing this view, as it's unloading a run, I could actually see how much is coming in his machine. Yeah, so that, I thought it'd be alright. Guys, since we're on YouTube, make sure you do like the video, like it, dislike, whatever you want to do. Well, you know, and also subscribe if you want to catch more up on me. But yeah, do like the video, because liking it helps create chatter and create input on the video, meaning there's more activity on the video, and that will give you know, YouTube more wanting to share it. So the more you chat, you know, you could just say all sorts of random comments. The more you chat, the more you like, the more you dislike, the more you share the video. They'll all help YouTube go, oh, this video is popular, and they'll share it to more people. That's how sort of YouTube works. So guys, yeah, do whatever you want. Even if I don't, to be fair, guys, if I ended up with 34 dislikes and only 2 likes on this video, I've got no stress with that. Like I'm saying, it's the more activity on the video, the more it will get shared on the YouTube algorithm, like, you know, to pop up in people's search and stuff like that. Concentration is real. Hey, slow down. Down one more. Bring it back a little bit for the tractor. Now we can come back up. Should be able to hold 10. I want to take the picture of that's on my calendar at the moment. It has the harvester and John Deere harvester, with the John Deere tractor, of course. It has the Elmer's auger wagon, and it has the control traffic, so that I'm sitting like basically the tractor and the wagons sitting where the harvester is, and there's like a big belt on top of the wagon that will automatically transfer the grain over. You can't talk? You're a real farmer on FS19. How else do you think I play it? Just bring this forward a bit more out of the way. Can't find the map. You've searched every... Sweet. Thanks for the heads up, mate. It shouldn't be. It's kind of private till it gets released on ModHub. Hopefully this coming week, but it could be later. So the map is private. Yep, someone fell for it, buddy. I've still honest. If you can join it and find my map, just let me know, because I want to yell at that person that's ever shared it there. And I'm pretty sure, and I'm very confident, you'll be pretty much almost impossible to find it until it's released on ModHub. That is the place where where you should be able to download it. Any other site is not from me. My map is only going to ModHub if it gets there, which it should do. I can't see why it doesn't. This is actually 2 harvesters. This is realistic. Like, this is how long the field normally takes. Not that long. It's actually kind of a small part of it. It's pretty good. Yeah, we can't spray the weeds. So. Unless you pay IRT. Or... yeah, don't think so. Don't think that would do it. It'd be a bit of cash involved, I think, buddy. If you pay me enough, you might get it. But, you know, I'm talking a bit. What was the ping? Ah, GD's gone early. I was hoping it'd be a bit longer. I guess, you know, Game of Dragons live, but oh well. We're doing different things. He doesn't want to join us. It's been too cool today. Something about I got a gut feeling, and I had a feeling for ages. He goes, yeah, I've got something planned. I went, he's got a DLC that he's not sharing with us. Scumbag. Yeah. Whole bit. Get the harvester working. Come on. Neat, neat. Pay me £100. Oh, I got to have 50 of that. Good one, Nathan. What's £100? £100 like $200. So, lol. Is it? Yeah, I think he's on Twitch. I think he's only on Twitch now. But we're on the YTube. The YT, the YouTubes. I'm sort of keeping it on YouTube. I sort of just so then I don't have to do videos. But it's basically ads as a video. I think that's it unloaded. Get down to like 0% by now. Thinking there's a little flashing light because of red ones. Oh, stupid cruise control. 196 bucks. Oh, that's a bit. Okay, buddy. I'll do it 195 for you. I'll give you a discount. Lol. I think everyone likes a bit of harvesting and a bit of silage and stuff. It's good fun. We'll do this. Those harvesters will fit that in them and they can just unload into the truck afterwards, which should be good. It should fit into the truck. Yeah, I can create a server too, mate. I just haven't done it. To be honest, I've got other computers and stuff sitting there. So I've got a computer sitting under my desk, an old one that I want to set up as my home server and do free NAS on it. So then I have my basically as a NAS server, and then also being a second mirror because it can do the virtual synchronization or whatever it is. So I can have a VM, a virtual monitor machine, so I can run Windows on it, and also that 1174. How you going, mate? Welcome to my channel. The map, Gav's map review. Yeah, looks very nice. He does a nice, very consistent attitude towards all the maps. He just goes around, shows it as it is and as he sees it. Occasionally you'll get his opinion, but it's pretty much just as it is. It's kind of good. I've got the parked vehicles mod on, so I've actually got a lot of gameplay mods, really. That's all that's on. So if anyone tries and tab to a vehicle, they only end up in the pickup. It's kind of good. So it's going to make a manual attach and stuff. So we kind of fight. If I was going to do realistic gameplays, these are the mods I have to make it more realistic. To make you, get in and out, unhook things, those sort of little painful tasks that we do. As Elite's struggling with this. You gotta unfold it. Well, it's manual attach. So, basically, that means I've got to go and unhook the hoses, like so, and unhook the PTO, and then the machine will drop off. Now you can, but for me to go onto the pickup here, if I back it up to the hitch, I've actually got to get out of it to hook it on. I think Nathan reversed it to the ute. What field? It's like field 18, so which is... That's field 5 in real life. We'll get Nathan to follow us as well, Elite. Might have to move out of the way, Elite, so Nathan can hook up to his harvester front. I guess we could always come back in the pickup, Nathan, and all together and drop me off at the truck and bring the header front up to the field. Yep. Be any good for Steigers? It'd be insane for Steigers. It's like the first like four-wheel drive track that we had was a Steiger. Lol. Yeah, it's modelled off my farm. I used a GPS Google Earth image. I had that as my PDA image, but it didn't quite meet Giant standards, so we had to change it to something else. So, but we've all changed it. That's all set now, so I've had to change it to the made PDA map, but that is basically built off the GPS standard from Google Earth image. The terrain is a digital elevation map that I got off the government. Lag, lol. What is your lag at, Elite? Should be around between 200 and 300 ms. I probably shouldn't speed off because he's still trying to follow me. I gotta get the gate though. Pretty sure that's the field we're going to. Yeah, 18. I know exactly where we're going. So it's pretty much, yeah, all this like modelled off as my farm. There is a little water collection drains and stuff. Gates. Real strange gate set up in here. So it's quite good. And there it is. The double ping. Oh, we're here? Sweet. I may have been looking at Discord. Car. Ooh, dealing with traffic. So this tree line to my left, the rabbits grow in there very well. This is where I go to play bunny rat. You know, collects a few bunnies and stuff. Good, so it can be good fun in after hours. Kind of looks oppressive now with like the whole convoy. Pretty sure we're going to the right spot. Yeah. It's the one at the... Oh, we harvested that one already. Scumbag. I've already done that. I was just following the oat fields. Oof. Oats are done then. Oh, I guess we gotta go soybeans or something. There's another field just to the right as we start the next crop. Big oof. Wonder if my little... Should have done a Bunnings. Lol, that wouldn't have passed Giants testing. Oh yeah, so is like everyone else on this map has been. Lol, yeah, I was following the map and I went, hey, we've already been here. Scumbag map. So we've done all the oats harvesting then, that's good. Whoops, tree there. We'll get this right eventually. I've got no lag, so it should be alright for me to reverse it up. Pretty good, lined up. Yeah, it was the field we harvested the other day. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Anyway. There you go. So now we're going to do some soybeans. Lol. Just open it up a little bit, Elite, so Nathan can pull in easy. So do a bit of an area for us to drive around in. Yeah, I forgot we've been here. Wee, that's a nice. Okay. Needs lime now. I was thinking that a lot of the fields are going to be requiring lime after harvest. So we have a lot of lime to do. What else will happen after it? Will it need ploughing? Not sure. Nathan's all over the manual attach. I think it's pretty cool having manual attach. Look, you scratched the ute. I don't have like no controls in here. Oh, next passenger seat. Oh yeah, wicked. Oh what? What a location. Okay, that's go. That's a bit different, that's for sure. Yeah, if we did a Bunnings and everything, it would have been like very off. Oh, look, sit there, miles across your legs with that sort of look, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Since I'm not concentrating. Finally a YouTube monitor. Hey, buddy. I've been meaning to do it for a little bit, just been forgetting. Gonna be a big job. I should show you, but I don't have tab on, so we actually got to get out of the machine. PG? Yeah. Whoops. Did I drop one of those words? Whee! Through the soil. We're going to go and sell what's in the truck, but I'll run the auger wagon up there, then we'll run back. So doing this straight across the map run. This is the planting equipment 1174. And this is what we use in the ploughing, subsoiling. I'm hoping upgrade the case there and the sprayer to like the Rubicon. That will zip off up there, and we should pick up the soybeans. These guys. We're not going to be able to skip night. First person on the areas. Yeah. I don't have third person enabled. I don't think so. I don't think we can. So, I think it all's got to be first person. I'll have to go and empty the truck, the lorry, the truck and trailer. Empty that off. Guess we'll go along and harvest all the soybeans. Someone's on GPS still. Sort of. I run 2 harvesters, an auger wagon. We have 2 road trains, but I run mainly John Deere equipment. Sort of have a dealer that's very close by, so. Oh, go for it. Hold on. What's actually our speed? Let's actually go for a fly speed. Boom, back to the... We're going to go all the way back to the truck. I may or may not know a couple of shortcuts across fields. So it's a pretty simple map to get around. I think it's quite simple. I've been on the other maps and they're very complicated, so it's definitely a pretty simple map. 90. Okay, who's got the best deal for the oats? Come on, give me your best dollars. Where's the best oats? Bruce. Oh, we're going to go see Bruce, the kangaroo, for a bit. Try and get that done today, then we can hopefully have time to get back up. So, I was actually hoping it was probably a bit more yield, but yeah, it's actually quite manageable at the moment. But sort of another person just in the auger wagon and have a bigger auger wagon behind one of the Challengers parked in the corner of the field. So then the lorry and the truck can just go and unload out of that. Go for a bit of a different go across the track. That's the field I sprayed the weeds out of. The one field. And there's a bit of canola almost finished. I think that field's a bit big. But you know, people like big fields, so I made a really big field. 34 hectares or something it's counted in the game. It's pretty insane. Around the one tree that's always in the way. Yep, at least the gate works. We can stop with that. I think the yield has dropped because of the weeds and stuff, and I don't know whether it's full fertilisation and stuff. A few Australian signs and stuff added in to get the feeling of home. So, this is Bruce. It's called Bruce's Bargains. Okay, Bruce is the name of the kangaroo. That's Bruce. Bullet Bill decided that Bruce... I asked him because he was very kind enough to give me some advice and help me try and work out how to get the animals in FS19 to work. So that's sort of how we got it to work. And he said... I said, oh, anyone think of the idea? And he goes, oh, it's got to be called Bruce. Australian map of the kangaroo, it's got to be called Bruce. So... that's where the name came from. Bullet Bill named him as Bruce. Therefore, I built a whole cell point around that kangaroo. My dream is to have the kangaroo hopping across the middle of the fields and stuff like that. But, yeah. Sun through the trees is nice. Sweet. I'm going to pay the loan off. Because I've got a 40 grand loan. Backspace. Now we get back down to some money. Yeah, this is my first map, so be mindful of all that, guys. There's not too much strange of it. Hi, PC Gamer. How you going, mate? Welcome to the channel. You want my map? Just because you want it and you're so at it, it's going to take longer for you to get it, buddy. Just because. That's just so funny. Yeah, I can't quite get the sunset on the right time. So it's 7 PM sunset, where it's actually normal about 5:30, 6 PM, 6:30 sunset. So hopefully, if I get the seasons geo correct, like during this winter sort of springtime, I've sort of set the environment as a springtime environment, seeing the map is set at springtime. Like that's basically Giants' environment is set at springtime. That's the fuel station there, and on the right is the BGA. So, I've tested most of that and it all works. So, I'm going very, very well. Nice straight roads. Should be going very nicely. I was going to say we could skip night, but we can't because Milton's not here. He's ducked out for a bit, but he's still online, so... Yeah, the Bruce. Just in case you get lost. I had to make some signs just so people didn't get lost around the map. So, all the land that I actually own at the current moment is the land I own in real life. So, I've only purchased off what I own. All the other fields are actually just ones I've filled in the map and stuff like that. All the sell points are sort of just added on, so they're all like straight off my full, you know, build as we go sort of attitude. Spin around so we're on the edge of the field, not stuck out the middle. We'll leave that there, go for a run. Be right back. That's okay, Nathan. With the mod I got on Milton, we Elite, we can go to 4,000 when it's dark. So it will take literally like seconds to skip the night. I've done it before. That's why I so like the developer controls. It's simple. Makes like you can do it through the commands and stuff, but it's just so nice. So you can skip the time, my extra time scale. 4,000. So there's some extra definitely commands that are pretty cool. Hey, my server, welcome. Trending Cat, thanks for joining my Discord, mate. We'll go and unload Elite. I was sort of trying to do it on the run, so if you wanted to come back to that straight run if you wanted to, or... Yeah, unload on the go, keep the machine working. So this field actually does continue over beyond the map in real life. There's a bit of an L shape to it. Oh yeah, keep the production happening. So does it look better on videos, the map, or does it look really cool on game? Like I have done custom colouring, grading and all that sort of stuff, so the colours stand out a lot more and make the game look better than it was before. I think it's it doesn't come through on video enough or streaming enough. I think it stands out a lot more on your gameplay. We should just buy another harvester for Nathan to sit in. Boom. Easy way to drive. Right foot to the ground and just steer. Yeah, I've done some videos. It's excellent here. That's good. I know how it looks on my computer. I know how it looks on my laptop, which is obviously lower spec than my PC, my desktop. So I've played the map here and there, and I set the color grading actually on my laptop with lower settings and all that sort of stuff. So playing it on high or medium provides the best image. Playing it on very high or ultra like I have now, it's not as good as it actually is on medium. So it'll get a lot of people, you know, interested. Definitely a bit more out there. But it gives those, you know, nice colour, sunsets and all that sort of stuff. See, with this we can go boom, and we can go fly up and turn things off. That's the sort of images we look at. You know, minus the funny weeds that wouldn't die. There's the map from a Sky effort. So, there's one sell point over there, wood chips that way. Got the BJ and Bruce at the top corner. So there's a sell point just about on every corner. That's the livestock area. As you can tell, this is main tree line, which we're next to, keeps going to more accurate area. So there's a bit of a different shape to it. Yeah, so there are a couple of videos of my real life farming. That is not my aim. My aim is, I do enjoy farming. I have 3 or 4 of them, 3 of them, 2, somewhere there of real life stuff. My aim is actually playing the game. I like farming and like the game, not my real life farm. So looking on the map, what's green is what I own in real life. The other ones I don't own. Between 2 different neighbours. Well, actually, sorry, 3 neighbours. There's a neighbour here, one there, and one up here. All 3 different people. I know we should work on what else needs. So we've done the oats. We're doing soybeans, so if we actually just leave it on soybeans. Oh, 34's harvested. We only got 22 to go. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Hello, MJ Modding. Welcome, mate. Welcome along. Still trying to decide on everything on the what to do. Barley, wheat, and canola. So we really only got a couple of fields of everything. This is the sunset, MJ. This is the sunset that we've got at the moment. So that's the edge of the map. We're looking right on the edge of the map. Who have we got running around now? I should turn the flight mode off. That's what should happen. Turn that back on. I'm doing very well, MJ. How are you? Gonna catch him. Yeah. People running around. There we go. Ah, it's Milton. Welcome back, Milton. We're watching a late harvest in one header and Nathan fall asleep in the other one. Good on you. I don't fancy doing anything in field 3. I like it. So we'll go and have a look at field 3, guys. Visit. It's this. Oh, hold on. I'd like to say we can skip night, but we can't. Okay. It's oats. Current field is 31.34 hectares. Price per hectare for 6,000. What a strange number. I pay per hectare in dollar value about $350 to $400 per hectare. I just woke up. Nice. Typical Nathan lol. Yeah, typical. Don't player fancying that. Yep, so, yeah, potential harvest. Yeah, 300,000 litres of oats. That's pretty insane. Well, let's get speed up time to skip night. The nights aren't quite dark enough. There we go, sunrise. This is the BGA. Might as well show that off while we're here. I've got that set a bit fast. We'll just slow that down. I can't run around enough. Yeah. I think it's like normal speed. That's what that is. So this is the BGA built area, a few buildings, lots of room to turn around, all that sort of stuff. We'll go back up to these guys. This is the bale sell point. Don't know why that's not fucking. This is the livestock area. It's only Elite that's got any grain in. Turn that off because that's just too fast as well. If we get this right, we can run up here and go hop in the cab. I think you can actually jump to the next position. Yeah, out here. Something a little bit different. Then we can jump to the back one and back in the cab. A bit of a strange spot to stand on. Do I know Crazy Volvo Gaming? No. I don't know many people. I know a few, but I don't know many. So hoping the map will pass testing soon. We're about half to 3/4 full. Typical Dathan state. I might as well go and drive one of the 4 drives, I think. Let's just. The only vehicle we can tab to, the pickup. So the soybeans, where are we going to sell the soybeans, guys? What is the best value for it? Oh, Bruce is doing a pretty good deal, but I think we go to Dragon Exports. Anyway, any sell point's pretty good. You can even probably duck it to Gavison's just because it's so close and convenient. Well, I think it's time we'll go and get back into my 4-wheel drive. I want to keep driving that Challenger around. I was having such a nice fun subsoiling away. Everyone seems to be doing it. What's my favourite brand? Oh, you're pushing some tight things. You're back, Nathan. About time. Lol. They do have another field just here of soybeans to harvest as well. I'm hoping to get a bit of cash off it. Then we could either lease a couple of silage harvesters and get a whole crop harvest. Favourite tractor bed bought it. In real life, I actually have a lot of John Deere. If it's a harvester, it's definitely a John Deere harvester. Yeah, they're sort of some of the best harvesters you'll find for reliability and what they can do. As for tractor wise, sort of first tractor I learnt to drive in was a Case Steiger, so I have a little tight spot for a Case. Yeah, they just look nice and mean. In the game, when it comes to four-wheel drives and stuff, I drive the Challenger because they're expensive, but I've never, they're flash and expensive and heaps of horsepower, and basically it's like I would never ever get to drive one. But the Versatiles is basically an old Steiger with a new badge, so they feel very good. Sort of been driving the 9Rs in game and stuff as they're basically what I have in real life. What else sort of do I go with? I don't... In FS, since I've played in FS 11, I love the Deutz. The Deutz-Fahr. The soundtrack on them is just awesome. So I always spent ages in driving one of them around. My favourite tractor? Too Confused. If you want to, most people like me to try and farm like I do in real life, so it ends up with a lot of John Deere. But I'm not saying I'm a John Deere fanboy. Though we just have a lot of John Deere stuff. And it's the push for that is literally the dealer is very close. The dealer looks after us very well, so, and the price is affordable. And they're pretty reliable, good machines. So that's why we keep with them. Wow, that's caps locks. Whoopsies. Sharing. Haha. Yeah. So the Deutz and the Versatile are pretty cool machines. They sound pretty cool. The modded Versi is a nice model. Took me a while to get the tacho to actually work. Yeah, I had to basically oh, we're near a tree, near a tree, near a tree. Stop, stop, stop. Well, actually a fence. Yeah, basically I got the Versatile and I actually loaded that dash into it so we have speedo and some gauges and stuff. But you can tell like this is an Agco cat sort of thing. Speed dash gauge is like I used to have a Rogator, so, and I remember looking at these sort of monitors quite a bit. Fuel tanks over the rear axle. That's how to get the weight on it. I probably should try and get the field trailer. Those guys might be getting pretty low. Great demand for bales at Bouncing Bales. Nice. Bouncing Bales being the hay sell point. So with the way they are harvesting now, we'll end up requiring... I see these two fields as well that we've got left to plough, but there's some that require some lime now, and everything's got weeds. Lunchtime, then it's time to take my own Aussie out for a walk. Oh, nice. Lol. It's about my dinner time. I'm getting hungry. 8 o'clock. This is about the time I was thinking of streaming to, but we're all having a pretty good time, so I might keep going for a bit longer. Almost like I've done this before. This field's pretty good. It yields pretty well along this field. It's got a nice good clay patch in the middle. So, And you can tell by the way the hill is, the terrain. There's sort of a nice couple of low spots that really hold the moisture, and that can produce a lot of wheat. I would never put the subsoiler through this field, but it's a game, so it's getting it because it's sort of a requirement for the game. But in real life, you'll just have, it's got quite a solid ridge underneath, and you'll just make a mess. A Aussie cattle dog cross a border collie. Oh, I like border collies, but I don't like crosses. In saying that, then my big dog's an Australian Coolie, which is like a border collie cross Kelpie cross, absolutely everything to make one of the best sheepdogs you'll ever get. And my dog doesn't go anywhere near sheep. Chases rabbits around, but it doesn't chase sheep. So yeah, how's that for a gun? But he's so naturally chasing everything. Lol chases the dinner plate. I think, was it the way to a dog's heart is through its stomach, or through its mouth. The more you feed it, the more it seems to look like it, or behave like it loves you. Good fun. Oh, what do we got happening on here? So, how are we all going today? What's everyone else been up to? What sort of plans you got for the weekend, all that sort of stuff. I keep thinking it's Friday. It's Saturday, isn't it? So it is the weekend. So what's everyone up to today? Do I actually run an MT9? Nope. I run a 9460R John Deere. I have seen one of these, and it was like, they're expensive. Like, wow. Like, we bought 2 9R John Deeres for one of these, what we got priced up. It was expensive. So in game, yeah, it's just totally like, it's just like, yeah, it's a cheaper tractor. So we went kind of no with that, but yeah, I have seen them. Have seen them around. Ah, that's better. Karate grading tomorrow? Oh, nice. Nice. What field next? Okay, well, we're doing soybeans at the current moment, which are in... Well, we did 34 the other day, so there's no point going to that one, Nathan. So 22 is the next field, which is sort of pretty much just across the field you're looking at. Yeah, back down near the road. It's crap ton expensive. Yeah, they are. Comes with that Putty Cat Meow logo on it. For what you get, they're not like, comes with, gold-plated rims, but they're not far off being affording that. I reckon I could buy like a Land Cruiser Ute and put gold-plated rims on it, and it'll be cheaper than the 9R. Cheaper than the tractor anyway.
I should go and drive the truck with them. Me back in the tractor just doing a different job. It's like this. I've got everyone else on here harvesting away all this action, and here's me by my lonesome. Yeah, multiplayer's great fun. I'm over here doing my own thing. Lol. Just subsoiling away. Manual attach. Yeah, Elite struggling with that, Milton. It's kind of a giggle. I don't know. One, at the moment, I enjoy manual attach. It creates that realism, creates that other immerse, like the whole not being able to tab to vehicles. But at the same time, having the ability just to tap in the button and how we like normally play pretty arcadic, cruisy sort of play style is kind of been good. I've been getting used to that again. But yeah, totally playing with all the gameplay mods to make it more interesting is just, yeah. Still wins for me by a small margin, but it still wins. Sort of just one of those, just going out there being one of those most painful servers you've ever been on. High lag for everyone else. Manual attach to make it more complicated. The whole, like, everything else. Did you mod the Land Cruiser with the rear boxes? What? My Land Cruiser has a high-speed fifth in it. Does that help? Oh no, I didn't mod the expandable moddings cruiser. No, I haven't done any of the. I haven't stripped it back into a 3D yet to edit those sorts of things. I'm still just straightforward, just as it is. I've just been doing XML edits on it, basically, and sound files. I edited it on it to make it sound like a V8 again. We should duck over and pick up that truck and help everyone else out, since they're like doing all this work on this save for me. Discord FS19. There's nothing on my Discord server. Lol. There we go. Now you upload it. Whole passenger mod, we don't have to walk anymore. We can actually have someone driving around. Feel like back to real life. I just manage everyone else what they're doing. This is going well. Look at that for a water drain. It's kind of impressive, I think. It's just like real life, isn't it? You've actually got to come in and open the vehicle up. What are you two doing in there? Oh, the passenger mod's fun. Got to, you know, do one harvest and muck around and everything. Hello here, and here's my code. Definitely need like a couple of Shearwell round field bins out here. That's probably a little steep. Oh, that's right, because Elite struggles with manual attach. It's alright. This is when we do the line it up and point towards each other to help them line up more. So you get right in here, go no, left a bit, right a bit, down a bit. Bring the board elevator down. Hey. You got it? Just push Q. There you go. There you go, hose is attached. Should all work now. Yeah, they've got it, Nathan. Hey, Milton, do you want to come and get the truck? We'll take the pickup. Nuts driving. Nah, 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 nah. It's alright, I got a full drive. That's actually kind of cool. I find it quite fun, that's why I left it. If I smoothened it out too much, it just goes flat. Chilling for waiting for a mate. It's good fun. Lol. I look away for 1 second getting a mouthful of food and went, oh, oof. Ah, God. That's gold. That is gold. That was funny. Look away for 1 second, just trying to get my dinner out. Now I see what you say, buddy. All the Land Cruisers. Oh, the real one. Yeah, nice. It's a bit like mine. 10 out of 10. How's the lag? The lag is great fun, isn't it? The lag is just insanely good. It's like you push a button, seconds later, oh, we turned. Oh. This is how I play on every other multiplayer, guys. I feel like I've perfected handling lag like so much from all my multiplayer and all the other videos and everything like that. So when you go and watch my multiplayer videos, I have 400 milliseconds lag. It's just insane. So like just to get the ability like how we do it is just pretty cool. Ah, there you go. 97%. Oh, just about going to sell that. Who had the best deal again? We got the Beans. Scenes Beans. Dragon Exports. Scumbag. This is actually quite fun watching. Lag is a... The lag's great fun. I don't know, what do you guys think? We just finish that soybean field off and then we can call it an end if the lag's been too much of an issue. I knew it was going to be good because I just know when I'm on your guys' servers and stuff like that, it's just good. I wonder if Nathan's got out of the harvester or he's sitting sleeping in the harvester still. So this feels pretty good. Down about where Elite is, probably a little bit further forward, there's a bit of a valley. Yeah, you have to accelerate. You got to turn right before you can turn left to just make sure it works. It's just insane. It's like very, very good lag. Nathan's still in the driver's seat. He could have hopped in the passenger seat and we would have been driving around. But well. Ah, that field's ploughed. Need to get some these sunflowers harvested. I've never harvested sunflowers, so definitely get the forage wagon and or the forage harvester and chop it all out. So we zip off to this big sell point down here. You can read the signs, guys, if you really needed to know. I should slow down so you can read them. Okay, 50% off sale here at the sell point. That's why he's called a scumbag. There is a light inside for the not so good days. That is some cash. Look at that. Dollars come in. Beautiful. Worth harvesting. Like, can you harvest the sunflowers with the normal draper front, or do you have to have the stripper front? Oh, nice. Nice, they're already dropping the new DLCs. There's 3 DLCs coming out this year. Obviously, Bolgart's one, which is sort of linked to JD, so that's pretty good. And might be a new brand name, HF Stewart, a potato company on the in-game video. Oh, okay. Which is pretty good. Corn header or sunflower header? Yeah, I don't know whether it's a corn header harvest it, or we got to use a stripper front header, like the enclosed stripper fronts. Nice and straight on the edge of the field. I have an idea. This is a cozy sort of job, isn't it? Oh, it's got the Gen 4 display. It's like my dinner time, so kind of trying to find somewhere to sit while you guys got something interesting to watch at while I sit back and eat. So, bit of mic silence. It's either that or I drag it out for another 10 minutes and then we call the end of a stream. But I kind of want to go and watch Gamer Drag on the new DLC. There's a few videos and streamers happening at the moment. Ah, Nathan, welcome back. Yeah, this is the one filled with that different run line, so whatever you guys feel comfortable with. The north one does work, it just doesn't line up with the fence line down the bottom. Yeah, I think having the two run lines simplifies the GPS settings a lot more. So I'm thinking we might be able to purchase it. While we're sitting here, we might as well have a look at these things. We've got that. What can we actually, fronts. There's a corn header. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of, oh, might be under forages. Nope. Nope. What's the image? Oh, there it is. These do, can't chop down soy, but, the other ones. So they do sunflower, okay. Only 12 meters, so that's going to be great fun for you guys. These guys don't do anything. Oh. Yeah, you can sort of see how it's off on a nice degree angle. $3 new vehicle. What vehicle did I buy? I didn't buy anything. What vehicle have we bought? Strange how it does that. Unless that is just like on the hour. 9 o'clock might be. That's just maintenance or something. Yeah, I farm in real life. Yeah. I farm, we do cropping mainly. That's why you can see there's lots of fields and lots of cropping happening on. I grow wheat, barley, we do some lupins, do canola, and that's sort of our main ones. But our main one is yeah, wheat. Wheat's the big one. Let's go. Let's turn around. I look so weird. They should just make your legs cross with your hands up there. It's just silly. It's almost as strange as that one, or as strange as that one. So, going straight through the longest part. Ah, yeah, there's a couple of good ones down there. You guys are lucky. There's actually 2 power poles in real life that run over to the other yards through this field, and they click on those run lines everywhere. So you're quite lucky that I haven't put them in. A few beans. Keep an eye. See, one thing with Giant, the farming simulator, I've never understood this, but all the aircon vents are shut. This sort of climate will be, 40 degrees outside. I want those aircon running. Why would you shut the aircon? How silly is that? Just seems a bit crazy to me. What do we got? I've got to have a closer look at that picture. Looks like the case header harvester or something. Planter, sorry. Back to playing the game. I'm going to eat my dinner, guys, so it's going to be a bit of radio silence. Sorry about it, but I'm hungry. Yeah, 8:30 at night and I'm only eating dinner now. So we're sitting here with Nathan while he drops in and out, probably getting a coffee and spilling it on his keyboard again or something. It's had a few giggles with that. But we could actually go and hop in with Elite for something change. We all hop in. All go for a ride. I like the passenger mod. It's kind of fun. Also that realistic aspect of either walking for a very long time or hopping in and going for a ride. It's quite funny that John Deere has a little sticker here that says this is the instructor's seat. So it's for training purposes or machine diagnostic only, not for passengers. So I'll be driving the harvester and I'll have a guest come in and stuff. Goes, oh, it's instructing, so you guys are going to teach me how to drive. And they go, what are we doing? Where are we at there? Lol. Yeah, be nice if... Want it now, yeah. I know. Yeah, so you look at this one, aircon vents are shut again. Strange. Yeah. I'm gonna eat. It should be right. You guys might be struggling for a bit of an internet lag. Sorry, I am pushing my internet to its limit, so it might be a bit struggling when a bit's happening. So this is probably the same. It's sort of saying there's a little bit of, a few drops. So still only 1%, so it should be pretty good, but yeah, super weird. Just loaded the S790 onto the trailer. Nice. What? Going for the new one. strange how everything was laggy, then all of a sudden not now. I just watched my bitrate just crashing and everything. Now it's back. It's just so strange. All it took was Elite driving over some, you know, crop. Haha. Behaving still, yep, still back to Holden 3, so we should be right from now on. That's insane. Just a strange thing. Sorry everyone that's playing. You having some food? Are you getting out of the harvester this time, Nathan? I'm pretty sure Milton would love to take the harvester for a drive. At the same time, probably so happy not having to use GPS. But you can just steer it, it is only harvesting. I need to kind of scoff my mouth and then I'll get on, drive one. Yeah, I think it's getting that food time, isn't it? How long do you guys want to do this for? I'm still pretty cruisy. I've got a few hours, but you know, or probably another hour. But if you guys wanted to, you know, sort of call it, I'm more than happy to. You guys are doing all the work for me. I'm just sitting here for the ride. Alright, let's go and see what we can drive. Have a run around. Got a feeling Nathan's still in here, so he didn't clear it out again. Milton may be out, so that's alright. Kind of think of it. What's that truck at? 83%. Oh, we could just about go and sell it. We might go and sell that. If we grab out what the Elite's got now, we should be pretty close to getting that tipper full. Get on back onto working. Yep. The one vehicle we can tab to. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups now. That's great fun. Everything back behaving. It must be just about that time of night it's just mucks around the internet. It's so nice having other people on playing as well. Does make it a lot more interesting. We seem to get a lot more productivity. And also just making sure multiplayer works and showing how most people going, oh, that's such an MP map, well, and this is why. Look at it. We can all be working away quite comfortably and not on top of each other. Lag's not too bad. The lag's bad, obviously, because, you know, Australia talking to UK over there. It's a bad lag. Okay. Yeah, it's alright, buddy. Catch you later. Catch you next time. I'm going to check my sell points. ML Grains has got the price now. Haha. He's back on this other side. Go through Buddy's truck bay just quietly. Way the stream's dropping, we probably should almost call it while I can before my drop like so many frames. The frame drop is real. Because I don't want the stream to drop, cause the multiplayer to drop out. That'd be just a bit harsh. Back it up, 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 back it up. There we go. Get a bit more cash, because we need to afford a couple of corn harvesters. 10.9, the ideal. Probably those ones. We need a case one. Also, we need a New Holland one. Where's New Holland yellow? Jet black? Jet black. Lol. Oh, because that's the New Holland one there. Fleet colours, everything ends up case red. Probably up to 150 now, which is quite nice. It's good to earn a bit of cash. To be honest, we could lease another harvester just to get things moving along if we wanted to. I was thinking we needed some more infield storage, but we seem to be managing quite nicely. Yeah, for today, I might lease myself an ideal. Gotta have the big ones, and we've got to have the tracks, because this one doesn't do tracks. Oh no, there we go. What's our leaderage?